H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks and sometimes Chris Walker, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. But we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live on this Thursday, Baby Friday, because we call it, affectionately call it Baby Friday, because the Chop Shop is not aired on Friday. We take Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to recoup and be ready for you on Monday. But shout out to everybody, man. I've had a great week, man. We're going to do some great things this weekend, this week. Hey, D White, I see you. Let me shout out to my starting five, right? Let me look at them. Let me find out who my starting five are today. Hold on. Let me make sure. Let me look at all my devices so I can have them synchronized. So I don't never want to overlook nobody. Okay, yeah. So we got who we got? Let's go to YouTube. Let's go to YouTube. YouTube side, we got D Holcomb, Corey Willis, Simeon Sims, Brad Kimball in the building. Jeremy Davis is in the building. That's over there. And now we got on Facebook, we got That Is Moody. We got Belinda Jonikin. How you doing, Belinda? We got Daryl Anderson. Who else we got? Mindy Collins. D White is in the building. Look at Brandy. I see you, Brandy. Brandy, yeah, how you missed yesterday, Brandy? You must have been busy. Go back and look at it, Brandy. It was unique. I don't know. These shows are becoming. Y'all, I just wish y'all can see the comments and the email that I get. Hold up, y'all. From some of the stuff I can't show y'all everything. Let me see. I didn't even look at the email yesterday. I was just trying to look and make sure that nobody sent me nothing. That was urgent. So I looked over there. What's up, Eric? You know what? Y'all do me a favor. Just do me a favor. Do me text somebody. Tell somebody. Tag somebody. Matter of fact, go text your last 5 people who talked to you, and the last people who text you. Last 5 people who text you, and let them know that the Chop Shop is on right now, and tell them. That's what I want you to tell them, that you are only inviting them because the core. No. You're only inviting them because you care about the well-being and the welfare of their family. Okay? You got it? Tell them, I care about you. That's why I'm sending you this. I care about you. What's up? I see you, Trey Phillips. I see you, Eric. I'm trying to do, game 1, NBA Finals tonight. What y'all think? People are talking about them, Miami getting swept. What y'all think about that? Swept? I know where this coming from. Cause the Lakers got swept. No, Willie Sullivan, you ain't in the starting five, but I'm gonna mention you anyway. How you doing? Y'all, people calling me talking about I love the Joker and I like all that, but swept. Eric, Miami Steals won tonight. Eric, I've been talking about the Joker. Y'all been talking about the Joker. I'm just giving me a little water. I drunk it too fast. I've been talking about the Joker. I've been talking about it. But man, I don't know, man. I kind of like Miami a little bit. Don't tell nobody. I didn't want him to be feeling that. But I kind of liking him, man. I like the 9 free agents they got on the team. I like their culture. Wait till I tell y'all a little bit. I got some more about the culture I want to share with y'all in a minute. Eric said they still won tonight. But it's they said they're gonna sweep though. That is Moody. Somebody said it was gonna sweep. But you know what though? I'm really, really disappointed in the NBA tonight. In the game one. You know, it was scheduled on the same night as the Scripps National Spelling Bee Finals. Really disappointed. Y'all know I want to watch the spelling bee. And they put the game on the night of the spelling bee. I'm just messing around. I'm just messing around. And then I saw something. Did I talk about it briefly? But there are some reports that Shannon Sharpe has reached a buyout agreement from Fox Sports and Undisputed that ending his partnership with Skip Bayless. Did y'all see that comment? Did y'all see that comment? I don't know how accurate the reports. I've been seeing them on, so I don't know. But I remember this. I remember the Shadow Show. I remember this now. Hold on. Let me see. Watch this.
At a high level at 40.
Every time I see that, I cringe. I talked about this before. Every time I cringe. Put your glasses back on. I'm finna have at you. He's better than you. Y'all, I got some stuff. Y'all know I got some stuff I got to share. Y'all, Mindy, I might have to wait the next week, Mindy. I got to talk. But I got to wait the next week. But wow. Where's Shannon? I wonder where Shannon gonna go. Somebody gonna pick him up. Ja, I never liked Skip either. But Ja, I never liked him. I never liked him. No, it's just something about Juneteenth. I'm teasing. That is mood I always want to tease. Just something about the Juneteenth. I'm gonna share with y'all next week. It's a couple of things I want. I'm just, it's just something about how we just let. I tell you about it. What's up there? KO is in the building. Y'all, when I see my young people in the building, it's just, hey, I perk up now. I perk up. But I just wanted to share that with y'all. I mean, we have, we have to, Skip brought him on the show. It's Skip's show, and Shannon just said, man, I think he was in the process. You remember when he said, I forgot what he did. Skip said something negative about DeMar Hamlin. Let me see if I got that in here. And Shannon did not come on that show the next day. Let me see if I got something about Skip. No, I didn't ever play it. And Shannon didn't come on the show that next day because he didn't want to be in the pulling that stuff. I knew something was going on. I didn't know this was going to happen. You just can't try. Excuse me, Corey Willis. You just can't try. Wait a minute. First of all, what is the Mike Shanahan route? I mean, the Mike Strahan route. Help me. Help me, Corey. He might try. You don't try the Mike Strahan route. Explain to me what you mean, because I don't know what you're talking about. He might try the what's this Mike Strahan route? He might go. What that mean? Tell me what that mean. Help me. The man said skipping Cal. Help me. I just want to know, Corey Willis. You know, you put it up on the board. Explain to me. What you mean? KO. I'm trying to find out, because Corey, you might teach us something. Teach us something today, Corey. What you mean the Mike Strahan route? Just help me. Help me. Y'all got to understand. I was wondering with one of y'all gonna say the way he sucks LeBron off, he gonna follow LeBron. LeBron got a media company. Where the Lakers at? Ain't nobody. Y'all know either way. He's the number one bronze sexual on the planet. I was waiting on somebody. You talking about the Mike Strahan route? What about the LeBron route? Do things other than sports. Which do things other than sport. Okay. Like USA Today. I mean, what you call it? The Today Show and all of that. Okay. All right. I got you. Maybe. What Fox says, Skip says crazy stuff, but people have to realize it's a debate show, and Skip has to go his route. Ain't nobody talking about, but we don't have to like his ass, Fox. Hold on, you see, I love when people do this. Okay. Watch this. Skip says crazy stuff, but people have to realize we know it's a base show. I say crazy stuff. At the same time, you have to salute. I'm not saluting Skip energy. You can salute Slip. I'm not saluting Skip's energy. Hell no. And I repeat, Robert Hatter, Keith Favre, you can salute anything you want. I am not going to salute Skip. You salute this damn. Hold up. Let me play it again. And I got Cam on here. I got KO. KO, we got a grown man up here. And nothing against him. I love him. Okay. I got you, Keith. You scared me there, Bob. I thought you went to one of them Trump rallies around here, man. You talking about I salute? No, I don't mind you debating me. He disrespected him. He said, dude, y'all, let me explain something to my young fellas out there. Cam, I went to the Hall of Fame 3 times, okay? Cam and KO. I've been there 3 times, right? And one for Orlando Pace, Ty Law, and one for Charles Woodson, right? So this particular time, the last time I went inside the room where the Football Hall of Fame is only the NFL Hall of Fame. The Basketball Hall of Fame, they just bring everybody in from high school. It's Basketball Hall of Fame. The Pro Football Hall of Fame is just for the NFL. So it ain't but about 300. At that time, it was 353 guys bust their face, their hit in this place, right? Shannon Sharpe is one of those. Okay. So I walked in there. They gave me a tour, and one dude, I just walked in. I wasn't even thinking about it. I'm just going on a tour. And the guy said, Robert, it ain't but 353 of these guys in here. And you represented 3 of them. Y'all, I promise you, I have never thought about it. I wouldn't think about it until somebody else brought it to my attention. It's hard to get in there. Shannon Sharpe is in there. And his partner on the show, which is a debate show, like my colleague Fob said, but that wasn't a debate. That was venom thrown at him. You couldn't dare be better than Thomas Patrick with Patrick Brady. This vitriol, put your glasses back on, boy. What it sound like to me. No, I don't salute him. And I understand you said I'm saying salute him for not doing a show without Steve. Oh yeah, I still don't salute him for that. Dude, he got the complexion for protection for collection. So guess what? He gonna have a show. They own it. They own everything. They gonna have a show. So I'm not saluting him at all. That's just me. And guess what, Bob? You can salute him. I just don't like Skip Bayless, and I don't salute him. You know, I got to admire and salute. There's nothing about him I admire. I've listened to him because I have I tape everything. I don't listen to him early in the morning in the show because I don't want to say nothing like they saying. So, but KO, think about what I'm saying, a young man, and Cam, because y'all might one day y'all might go into the industry. Maybe y'all want to be in a position, but you telling a Hall of Famer, he say you disrespect me to take up for him. Y'all got to hear the words. Y'all got to hear what this guy was saying. What's that? You had to stop at 35. You had to stop. How is that debating, Bob? Keep going.
It was a Baker Mayfield.
Skip, I did what I did. You make it seem like I was a bum. I'm in the Hall of Fame.
I'm in the Hall of Fame, bruh.
I got 3 Super Bowls.
So what?
I got 3 Super Bowl rings, bruh.
So what?
He's way better than you were.
He's way better than you.
I'm better than you. Skip, what I got to see what you do. You take personal shots.
No.
That was a personal shot, Bob.
But
I don't take personal shots. You started it.
Time out. You would take a personal shot at me.
You would take a personal shot at me to defend him?
I didn't take a personal.
I'm on the show with you, making you money every day with you, and you take that. I'm just breaking it down. I'm breaking it down. Y'all got to excuse me for a minute because Bob went there. Hold on.
You?
Wait a minute.
What are you talking about?
You would take a personal.
Put your glasses back on.
Put your glass. You gonna tell me to put my glasses back on? Who you think you are, Cam? Cam, check this out now. You disrespect him because he said he played bad this year. Shit, Tom Brady, that's my dude, but he played. He sucked this year. But keep going.
You know what? It's beneath your dignity.
You would disrespect me to support him.
No, well, I'll support him over anybody because he's the greatest player.
Yeah, I'll support him over here. You. That's what he said. So I just want to. Hey, Bob, I understand you. Some of the show Skip was on out of line. Yes, that coach. That's what we're talking about. But Skip get out of line a lot. Bob, I don't know how much you just get the sound bites. I go back and watch the show. Skip be out of line a lot, man. And every time, now Shannon is the biggest LeBron fan in the world. And Skip is the biggest LeBron hater of the world. So that's why that dynamic, but you saying you salute him. You remember you said you salute him. And those the words that I was saying. But that's all right. It's all right. I love it. I love it. But guess what happened? Guess what else happened? We ain't going to stay there that long. Age is a silly comparison. Yeah. That's all I wanted to show. We got some youngsters on here, man. I want to show them that. Y'all going to be way smarter than us because we didn't have a Chop Shop back then. So guess what else happened? Monty Williams. Y'all remember y'all came on here whining and crying about Monty Williams got fired. That was wrong. I said, that man done paid, what, $6 billion, $5 billion for this team? Half a billion. He can fire whoever he want to, anytime he want to. Matt Ishbia. He came in, he didn't like money. He might not like money. You just spent Cam and KO, y'all two partners, and y'all just spent 6 million, I forgot how many, 5 billion on the team. And you come in there, if y'all don't like the coach, what you gonna do? Y'all gonna fire him. Yeah, come on, y'all. But they fired Money Williams. I told y'all Money was gonna be all right. Get what Money did win did, y'all. Let me show you. I got another lesson for you. Guess what Money went did? Check this out. Money turned his firing into a triumph. Because I don't know if it's finalized yet, but the Detroit Pistons have agreed to a 6-year, $78 million deal to make him the franchise new head coach, sources tell Woj. Watch this. The largest coaching deal in NBA history. Fire me. Fire me if I'm good as Money. Now your homeboy at the Houston Rockets, he might not ever get no job no more. I'm just telling you. But Money Williams' deal, y'all, could reach 8 years and $100 million based on the team's option. Let me show you why that's key. The guy who made the decision to hire Monty, his name is Troy Weaver. Somebody Google me and tell me what color he is. Somebody Google me and tell me what color he is. It's a brother. A brother convinced the owner of the team that I'm finna go make this other brother the highest paid coach in history. Do y'all hear what I just said? That's why we got to start owning stuff and being in positions of power. Cam, did you hear that? Man, I'm gonna start cheering for the Pistons. You think I ain't? Kay Cunningham, James Wiseman, Jalen Durham, all of them got ties to me. You follow me? It's the same man, learned under Popovich, played in the league, went to OKC, assistant coach at OKC, wife and kids coming to the game. Somebody hit him, killed his wife, kids were spared. Daddy had to be there to raise his kids. It's the same Monty Williams just a few years ago. Herb Baker. Herb Baker, thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. I was about to bring that up. You read my mind. Troy Weaver, this is why we need us in positions of power. Troy Weaver also moved Dwayne Casey, the coach that they got fired, the black coach that got fired, to the management after they mutually agreed to part ways. Say, dude, I ain't finna fire you. I'm finna move you up like they did Brad Stevens in Boston. This is what happens when we're in positions of power. We got to use it. We can't be scared. Well, they just gave me this. They gave me this position. I just can't go hire all the black folk. Yes, you can. They gonna fire your black ass anyway. KO. At least you gonna win with your people you think you can win with, and not just people they telling you to hire. Thank you. I love it. Let me see. Then I saw something. Corey. Aaron Gordon, they have a press conference. Yesterday was press day for the finals. Aaron Gordon, you see I got my little final stuff behind. Aaron Gordon came to came to the podium and said, y'all share the show, by the way. Hit thumbs up if you're on YouTube. Said, out of everybody that I've guarded, that we've guarded in this playoff this year, Jimmy Butler could be the most complete player that we've guarded. Now, I know you Brunsexuals gonna go because he played against LeBron. He played against KD. He just said, out of everybody that I've guarded, and we've guarded in the playoffs, Jimmy could arguably be the most complete player right now in these playoffs. He ain't talking about Jimmy better than LeBron. He ain't talking about Jimmy better than KD. He just saying complete. What's up, Elliot Bill? What's up, Alpha Yo? Y'all come in at the right time. So I was just in the play. Thank you, Corey. The key phrase in these playoffs. He just said who he guarded, and it was a whole lot of But I got my young fellas. Before I get y'all off the air, I want you know how people are always talking about black criminality, you know, the black community is violent and all that. I got some ammunition, young people and old people. I got some ammunition for you to come back with them. Okay. All right. You know, because the people tell me, I'm finna give you some answers when they always, you know, I want you to give them this scholarly answer when they always talk about Chicago this, Memphis this, and check this out. I know I got it in there. Check this. This man is named Sandy Darity. And check and see what he told these folks. He tried to, you know, these little Twitter trolls and these little, I don't know what you call them. Watch what he told them.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Hi, thanks for coming today. Are there any trends within the black community, such as higher crime rates or higher illegitimacy rates that could explain their position vis-a-vis whites? And can those be explained by some dominant social group?
No.
No to the first one, or the
No
second one?
no to both.
So there's no.
I mean, there's a propagandistic mechanism that's afloat about, you know, black illegitimacy and black criminality. I guess it depends on what kind of crime you have in mind. If we think about which community in the United States has the highest degree of history of violence, that's unquestionably white Americans. Unquestionably. I mean, I'm not sure if you're aware of the 100 massacres that were conducted between the end of the Civil War and World War II that were directed against black communities throughout the United States, in which thousands of blacks were killed and the white terrorists appropriated black-owned property. So there's no segment of the population that has a greater history of violence than white Americans. So when you talk about these kinds of matters to me, you're actually mouthing a set of propagandistic claims that are made on the right in the United States, and they do not have a foundation in fact.
All right, so.
Sorry, we need to move on with.
I saw that, and I had to play that. I had to play that. And I got something else. Hold on, I got something else in a minute. I got something. I want to go back. I want to talk about this boy, this guy. You know, and I love y'all. If y'all understand how much I love basketball. I love sports. I love tennis. I love golf. I love that's Amherst College, Brandy. I'll try to send it to you. Or you can just go back show later, and you can get the clip. I'll send you a little bit more. I was thinking about, because I watched the movie Air, and I was thinking about Michael Jordan and how he built that company and how his popularity built that company. They said in his rookie deal, I'm gonna be all over the place. In this rookie deal, Nike's conditions for his rookie contract that he either be rookie of the year or average 20 points or be an all-star or sell $4 million worth of shoes where he get that bread that they said he was gonna get. Right? I forgot what it was, man, 2.5 million a year, something like that. Back then. That rookie year, he was the all-star. He was a rookie of the year. 28 points per game and sold $100 million in shoes. That's our value. That's our value. You hear me? Michael Jordan was valuable to Nike. Sometimes people act like they did us a favor. I mean, Nike doing him a favor. And I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie, y'all. It's been some knockdown dragouts. Michael had been threatened to leave Nike several times. I'm talking about in these years right now, because he felt he wanted more money and Nike wouldn't give him a more piece of the pie. You know, they said, no, this what the deal you signed. This what the deal it is. It ain't no negotiation. And they still not paying him what he's worth to this day. But I want to share a little bit because I was thinking about this kid, Caleb Martin. His finals tonight. Miami Heat didn't get into the finals without this guy. Hey man, stop it. How's you in the parking lot? Eating? Herb, are you in the parking lot? So you got your food in the parking lot? Oh my God, he got it in. Herb letting us know how his day going, y'all. But the Miami Heat don't get to the NBA Finals without Caleb Martin, which means that they don't get there without J. Cole. Remember I told y'all that the rapper J. Cole. Martin was cut by the Hornets in 2021. Ran pickup with J. Cole in North Carolina. They've known each other since 2014. J. Cole made some calls to connect with Caron Butler with the Heat. Told y'all this the other day. Martin received a tryout, and then he was offered a minimum for Miami in 2021-22. He barely made over $500,000. And after one season, Martin earned himself a 3-year guaranteed contract worth over $20 million. Just 1 year later, Martin outperformed 2 All-NBA stars in the conference final. And he is now going on to his first NBA final. But all because of Dreamville. I guess that's what they call J. Cole made his dreams come true. I want people to just know that thing because it's very important. Those stories like that don't happen. You know, Caron Butler. If somebody else would have called him, maybe Caron Butler wouldn't even picked up the phone. But when J. Cole picked up the phone and called Caron Butler and said, hey, man, take a look at this. And then I guess Caron had to convince Eric Spoelstra, and Eric had to convince Pat Riley to get a kid a tryout. So shout out to J. Cole. I don't know none of his music. I can't tell you what he's saying. But thank you, J. Cole, for just not just being a rapper, being more than a rapper. You're being a conduit to help a young man put himself in a position. They've already paid him, man. They paid him already, King Sticks. They gave him $20 million. So slow down, King Stick. Always talking about paying other people money. I be loving how y'all be talking about paying other people money. You ain't got a team. We love it, but I'm gonna tell you some unique thing about the Miami Heat, and I had it, and I had that information somewhere in my phone. And let me see, can I just pick up Miami Heat? Miami Heat. And I had, oh, that's wrong. I had something in my phone, but because I wanted to show y'all how they, wait a minute, I might have it. No, I just want to show y'all how they, that team is different, man. Like during the playoffs, at home, during the playoff, I think either the night before the game or might be this whole series. I forgot because I don't have all the information. They sent it to me. They sent me, they sent me some. They got this condo or this condos right across the street from the arena. All the guys came and checked in. I know they did it for the first round. I don't know, but they all checked in right there. They was right across the street. Nobody caught in traffic. That's where you was for the whole series. In these nice condos, y'all saw the weight room. They had everything in this place, right? It's one of them high rises right across the street from the arena. But one thing I can tell y'all about the Miami Heat is they sequester everyone in their traveling party when they're on the road. Okay? When you are with them, your girlfriend, your whatever you are, wife or family, and they are all traveling, they're traveling on a business trip. Okay, a lot of people ain't gonna tell you this. Well, a lot of people don't know this. They're on a business trip. Let's say, one of the front office girls, ladies, Herb date one of them. Corey Henderson married to one of them. Brandon Nicholson married to one of the players. When y'all go on the road, Brandon, it ain't no you finna go somewhere else and I'm finna go shopping and I'm finna go. When you with them, you better not go with them. Don't travel. You better travel on your damn own. If you travel on that plane and going with them, they just question. It's like a business trip. Even if you're not a player or a coach, if you with the team, when they go eat, you go eat. You do what they do. The whole Heat culture, y'all, this thing, a lot of people tend to want to make it into a legend, but it's a legend, Brandon, when you do the kind of stuff that they do. See, Brandon, their culture, I'm going to tell you what their culture, everybody talking about culture, I'm going to tell you what their culture is about. I never forget, Gary Payton played there, Shaq played there, Penny played there. Their culture is accountability, professionalism, and no excuses. There is no, I'm going out tonight to 3 o'clock in the morning on this team on a road trip. None of that. And barely get around and make it to shoot around. Because in shoot around, if you're doing that, guess what you're doing in shoot around? Your mind is thinking about, I need to get to that bed and get me some rest. You follow me? Because I've been hanging out all night. So it's a coach. It's not a policy. See this man. He said Memphis need to adapt his policy. It's a culture. It's not a policy. If you listen to the whole damn story, you understand why Memphis is a culture. It's not a policy, Corey Willis. Listen. Come on. God gave you 2 ears now. I told you. But he gave you 5 fingers, so that's why you're over there clicking on them damn fingers. Check this out. I'm telling y'all now. Y'all hear, if y'all listen to the interviews, y'all hear what Jimmy Butler be talking about? They talking about, what you gonna do, Jimmy, on the road? He said, play spades, dominoes. That means he's not playing by himself, ladies and gentlemen. That means he's with his teammates. They're in each other's rooms, playing cards and spades. They are not out in the clubs. They're not out to 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm telling you. They ain't flying back and forth to Vegas. When they lose, they ain't gonna be in a strip club shooting videos. But I'm gonna tell you, and I told y'all a little bit about this. The Heat culture started with conditioning. Listen, Brandon, look at culture is extremely important, different than policy. Thank you, Brandon. Brandon Corey, no, he just running his mouth. I told you, he's just quick to say something. Think about this, y'all. The Heat culture starts with conditioning. Okay? When you are expected to be at your maximum performance conditioning weight, body mass, body fat, and all of that. They do body fat testing in the water to get an accurate count. No other team does it. There is no such thing as playing yourself into shape on this team. There is no such thing as coming in and, man, I get in shape. No. They do, I'm telling y'all, this is crazy, man. They do. You have to pass a fitness test. And if you don't pass it, you got to go get yourself right before you show up at camp. One thing I like about them, watch them. They accept the blame and they deflect the credit. This year is one of the first times that I've been hearing them give one player a lot of credit in a long time since, the Kane. Calling Jimmy Himothy and him. It's the first time. They don't usually do that. But let me tell you something about this. And y'all hear me on this one. Eric Spoelstra can do whatever he want to do. He can experiment. He can try things because he is secure in his job. Okay? Players may not like what the coach might say or is doing, but they better fall in line with what the coach is doing at Miami. Listen, there is no audience to go above the coach's head. They don't care what kind of star you are. You can't go above his head. LeBron James, y'all Kane, marched into Pat Riley's office one day. This is the stuff legends are made of, y'all. He marched into Pat Riley's office and said, "We 9-8. I want him gone." Riley looked at him and said, "I run this team and you play. Player, I run this. You run your shoes over. I run this." Then, about a couple of hours later, Pat Riley came down to the practice floor and lined the players up and let everybody know that this dude here, Spoelstra, ain't going nowhere. Not nowhere. This my coach. You will be gone before he gone. You know what Pat Riley understood? For LeBron James to come in his office to have that conversation, that means the conversation has been had amongst the players. Right? D Wade, he ain't gonna say shit. He's scary. He ain't gonna say nothing. The reason reason Pat came down there and did that, he wanted to put the fire out. In case any one of y'all with this mess that LeBron talked about, your ass can go too. I know y'all been talking about, he told, I know y'all been talking about us behind each other's back and snickering and stuff. I'm going to put an end to it right now. This is my coach. some of y'all be gone before he go. This the kind of culture, y'all, that you're dealing with. That's not no procedure or whatever what Corey said earlier. I know you're driving, Corey, but don't be trying to, what you said? It's a policy. It's not a policy. That man, LeBron couldn't get LeBron James. This man been here. Do y'all know he was a video coordinator? He didn't start out as a coach. He was the video guy. But y'all, video guy is very important. He get to see everything about the game. You get to learn the game. He played at Portland State, one of the Portlands up there. Wasn't a great player. But great players don't make great coaches all the time. You follow me? So, but shout out to the Miami. It's going to be, I don't know what's going to happen in these games tonight. In this game tonight, but this I am interesting to see these two contrasts in will and the styles of play. I can't wait, but I want y'all to wait on this, boy. I got something for y'all. Share the show, everybody, before I come back. I'm gonna give y'all. Let me see. Did I do it? Here we go. Chop Shop. We'll be right back. I forgot. Welcome back. I forgot to tell y'all. They said when when Monty Williams got that money, right? Somebody sent me this and said this is what he said when he walked in the next day.
Shit.
Let me see.
You ain't said nothing but a word, Negro. Shit.
Let me see.
You ain't said.
Somebody sent that to me. I had to say that. But after the deadline, it was deadline day, I think, yesterday. Players had until midnight last night to withdraw their names from the NBA draft and return to college. And most, now, you know, a lot of guys did. A few guys stayed in. I see where the Arthur Kaluma guy, what you think about him, Herb? What kind of pro you think he is? He's not going to go back to Creighton. He want to go somewhere. You know, he want to go somewhere else. What you think about it? I mean, what y'all think about it? The deadline. Jamar Shedd came back. Let's see. I think Zach Edey stayed in. Oscar Sheway stayed in. Somebody must have gave him a guarantee. Who are some of them guys? Jordan Wash stayed in. Let's see who else. Kid named Trey Alexander, Kobe Brown. I think he stayed in. They gave me some names from yesterday, but I think these names probably didn't change. But what do y'all think? He's a tweener. He needs to stay in school. But Herb, Tyrese Hunter made be great decision to go back. Yeah. But Brandon, Herb said he's a tweener. He need to go back. He gonna always be a tweener, whether he stay another year or not. No. Oscar Sheway stayed in the draft. Yes, he did stay in the draft. Show me where he didn't. What are you talking about, Battis? He stayed in the draft. That's what I'm talking about. Stayed in the draft. Draft. He didn't go back to Kentucky. What's up, Michael Garcia? Go get your Twitter finger. Get your Google hand right. Get your Google. Ain't right. But her, I got something for y'all. H-Town. That is, I ain't talking about no Coleman Hawkins. I'm talking about Oscar Seaway. You talking about in school. All right, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, Herb, I like that. Well, he's not an NBA player. What's an NBA player? They say Caleb Martin was an NBA player. They cut him. But he went to the right place where the right person believed in him. What if he go to the right place? Kaluma. You follow me? See, y'all, y'all being 30 years in this business and just watching, man, I ain't gonna tell you no lie, man. Not a lot, but these people are surprising me. Some of these guys that I like, Jordan Wash, I never thought that he was a sure somebody that promised this boy he gonna get drafted for him to stay in. If we want to stay there, did we stay there? Hold on. We want to stay there? What was he at? What was we at? Oh, here it is. What y'all think? Had this 82 degrees and I'm enjoying the boat. Like, oh, okay. Well, you own the chop shop right now. We're gonna chop your ass up now. I don't know, Herb. Cause Herb, you call him a tweener. And a tweener is you in between something. What is he in between? He's got a guard body, but he got a big man game. But he's a wing now. Wings. Jordan Wash was listed at 6'8". Oh, and he's 6'6". Oh, okay, I got you. But guess what? He's in the draft. He stayed in. Y'all be careful out there, Dad. I'm the captain. The captain is all about safety. But he's a small ball four man that doesn't shoot well. Okay, I got you. You got to be able to shoot. Jordan Wash looked good in scrimmages, man. That's good. Okay. I got you. Okay. All right. He gonna look good in that damn G League uniform too next year. Hey Bobby, I was in Memphis this weekend for a funeral. Be safe. Oh, okay. What's up, Joe? That's interesting, y'all. I like that. I mean, who is these guys? Let me I put my glasses on. Wash is better known himself. I wish him the best. But guess what, Herb? They did have him rated as the 39th best player. So is 60 players going to get drafted? So maybe he just think, he going to be one of the 60 to get drafted, even in the second round. Maybe he don't care about being drafted in the second round. I don't know. Who is that? Olivier? No, I think Olivier went back to school. Cause this is a late update. I should have updated it because I remember that name. I got some AAU stuff I want to ask y'all about in a minute. Herb, stay there. Don't go nowhere. But y'all, let me shout out to your Rockets. What Mindy? Let me talk about your Houston Rockets today. Guess what they did? According to NBA sources, assistant coach Ben Sullivan, Aaron Miles, Mike Moser are expected to join Ime Udoka's staff in Houston, leaving 3 or more openings on Missoula's staff. Wait a minute. Herb. All these folks left Boston to follow Ime. But Ime must have hired all them guys in the beginning. Because Damon would have been in that if he wouldn't took the job at. What do y'all think about that? Boston Celtics are expected to lose 3 assistants. All of them coming to Houston. So all the Boston Celtics guys that Ime had up there, they coming to Houston, y'all. Boy, these polar players just don't understand what they up against. If any one of y'all know any of these Houston Rockets who gonna come play for this team, tell them dudes the man they need to get. These people don't play. These people don't play. Them folks just left, boss. Bye. I see y'all later. I'm going out here with Emmy. Royale Ivy, I like him. I like him. Houston, welcome back to the playoff. Hey, Brandon, when you used to be up here, we was always in the playoff. See, y'all used to talk about James all the time. James had us in the playoffs all the time, Mindy. He might couldn't win none, but we wasn't at home. We wasn't at Cancun when the season ended. They said Udoka was at 13 last week. Oh, at 13. Oh, of course. Listen, why not go to the best damn restaurant in town? Yo, I'm finna tell you right now. Somebody said that Emmy was at the 13 restaurant. I don't blame him. The best restaurant in town, y'all. Y'all can go all that other mess all y'all want to. 13, the best restaurant in town. I'm telling you. To a guy that has been to all of them. But let me show y'all something that's about to go up. H-Town. Listen to me. H-Town and surrounding towns. Dallas, y'all ain't got no pro-am, so y'all need to come up here. Get ready. This summer will be hot. That's what they tell me. They said the No Excuse Pro-Am League will be hosting several NBA, college athletes, and the Houston basketball Pro-Am at the Fundy Recreation Center. Shout out to Casey Williams, his wife Jillian, for their diligence and keeping this thing going. Y'all, some of the most enjoyable days are in the summer, are at the Pro-Am. Past players who have been in it, Daniel House, Pat Beverly, Jerry Vanderbilt, Russ O'Neal, Montrezl Harrell, college players from U of H, college players from Texas Southern, college players from Rice, St. Thomas. Texas Southern, please put a team in there. Please let Zyterius Mortal get hold of these folks this year. Herb, please. I got to get on top of that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get on top of that today. HBU, please get a team over there. Texas A&M. Dallas got a Pro-Am. Well, we don't hear about it. Good. Well, we don't hear about it. Okay. But local talent like Jonathan Simmons, he didn't played in it. His team always around to win. Shannon Shorter, team always winning. Marcus Hall, Jeremy Combs, Jacob Young be killing. Derek Griffin, Cameron Reynolds, and that team always good. The Harrison twins, Chandre Jones. Little Chandre Jones used to play for Bush, played for Richmond. He plays in the G League sometimes. D'Angelo Harrison, he was hurt last year, and I just hope he's well this year because he is a showstopper. I mean, he is worth the price of admission, and the admission is complimentary. I'm telling y'all, it's complimentary. You ain't got to pay nothing. Just come on in there. It's not free. It's just complimentary. I don't like to use free. Jonathan Jordan, the winner of the OBL with Tracy McGrady. The one-on-one thing. Sean Williams, former NBA player. Rodney McCray coaches one of the teams. And Maurice Evans, former NBA player, he coaches one of the teams. He got a surprise young man. Y'all, this is a full circle moment for me. The little young man I told you I helped a little bit when he was young. He couldn't play that good, and then now he went off to college. He then graduated, got a job, and he came and tried out this weekend. He gonna be on the team in the summer league, and somebody gonna get dunked on. If y'all don't block him out, y'all gonna get dunked on this weekend. I mean, not this weekend. When the Pro-Am start. Let's see what I got. But wait, that's not all, y'all. That's not all. They also have a women's league where overseas and professional women and college players play. The women's NCAA Final Four, you know, it was popular this year and very exciting. So the No Excuse Women is no exception. These women be balling in there now. I'm just telling you. Jameson Martin been there. June 11th, mark your calendar. June 11th is opening day of 12 p.m. all the way up to 8:30. Okay, games will be every Thursday and Friday and Sunday. Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. So if you can't make it Thursday, you can't make it Friday. I like them days: Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. Friday, that's a good night to go, and you will be able to go, on Sunday. So Friday night at Fundy, Sunday Fundy. They call it Sunday Fundy. I like that Sunday Fundy. When does it start? June the 11th. Jeffrey Day, June 11th, Slim. I'm talking about the program, the No Excuses program. It's gonna be off the chain this year. Listen, they got free admission, food, fun, and games, and performances by Rocky Banks. I don't know what that is. And the No Excuse got their own dancers. They can get it in now. They pretty good. And in some of the games, I'm gonna go and go live from the games also. This is an NBA sanctioned and NCAA certified event. Let me repeat that just in case somebody done told you wrong. This is an NBA sanction, so an NBA player can play in this event and won't get fined by Adam Silver. Okay? So call your little boyfriends or little girlfriends all over the country. Say, man, come to town and play in a couple of games. Let's see. It's the place to be all summer long. You can go to HoustonProAm.com, get all the information. Jeffrey Day, thank you, Jeffrey Day. He gonna be in the house. Jeremy Combs from Dallas. Okay, Jeremy Combs. Jeremy, I got to check you out now because somebody just mentioned your name. Jamal Shedd played in it last year. Jordan Carl Nichols played in it last year from TSU. St. Thomas men's, their whole team played in it. And Cam was hurt last week. Cam, I hope you well. Cause I think I used to see you come up there sometime, but I hope you well so you can play this summer. TSU men's and women's teams. Some of the people gonna be there. French's Chicken and Papa's Barbecue be served there. So Casey holding it down. Slim, you said it. Casey holding it down. Casey and Jillian, because you got to put his wife in there too. Jillian, she is such an integral part of that thing. Behind every good man is a good woman. She is on it. I mean, they have interns for the summer. They got the social media team. Let me tell y'all something, man. I'm gonna be posting stuff on it. Slim, bring your kids down, bring your team down. Tell them, hey, man, let's go on a field trip. Let's go. One of these days, y'all, I don't know, after practice or whatever, y'all got one of them days. It's on a Thursday or Friday or Saturday. Just say, look here, man, we're gonna take a field trip. I'm gonna show y'all. Y'all think y'all can play? Bring them on down there. Let's see. What else we got? Let me see who we're talking about. Let me go back and see some of these comments so I can talk about some of these comments. Let's see who said what. Let's see. Jeremy Cunningham said, just saw that tweet where a young lady told a college coach that wanted to talk to her to schedule time through a calendar app. Let me give me a drink on that one, Jeremy. Jeremy, that's why I had to go back up there and see what you said. Let me put that. Let me see what the boom boom woman gonna say about that first. I know y'all always be waiting on me to say something crazy. I'm finna be cool right now. By the way, Monday. Guess what's happening Monday? The Vernon Dean Golf Tournament benefiting the Boys and Girls of Houston. And Boys and Girls Club of Houston and the Salvation Army is in effect on Monday. Man, I can't wait. I want all of y'all to join me. Jeremy, if you're in town, come join me. If you get a day off, especially all you educators, y'all off anyway, I think. Take that money off and come on out there and hang out, man. And come on the golf course. Uh, let's see what else y'all say. Houston, welcome back to playoffs and the Rebel. Oh yeah, I got you. That was a long time ago. Boston, oh Corey, one of the best programs in the country by far. The Miami program and the Chicago program and the Funding. Okay, Brandon. Brandon said those are the three best so far in the city. Let me see. Um, let's see. Our friend Casey and his family has worked, hard for this. Yes. Casey is a jewel, man. Casey Casey loved this basketball, man. And he loved the fun. He played in it, he coached in it, and now he runs the thing. You know what I'm saying? So yes. That's why we're gonna support him. When does it start? What time? Let me give you that again. I'm glad you said that. It starts on 12 p.m. 12 p.m. on that Sunday. Is the 11th on a Sunday? Let me make sure because I don't want to give up no bad. I don't want to give you no bad information. Let me get my dates right. The 11th is on a Sunday. The 11th on a Sunday. That Sunday, right after church, y'all can come by there in your church clothes if you want to. And the game's gonna be all the way from 12 o'clock to 8:30 that day, Jeffrey Day. Games will after that it'll be games every Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. The opening day is on that Sunday on the 11th, and after that, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Let me see what other comments I got. Doug Smith, what's up, baby? My hero. That's my hero right there. Let's see. What else we got? Let's see. Casey can't play dead. Man, you stop it, Herb. A lot of college coaches, kids' conversations are scheduled. Hold up. Let's get back to what Jeremy said. Let me get back. Jeremy, let me get back. Jeremy said. Jeremy, let me find it, man. Let me get back to it. I just saw a tweet where a young lady. Let me get it. I'm gonna put it up high so y'all. I'm gonna move it so y'all can see it because I want y'all to see the Vernon Dean Foundation. Jeremy said, I saw a tweet where a young lady told a college coach they want to talk to her to schedule a time through a calendar app. Okay. What y'all think? Because I know Trey said, let me see what Trey said. Give me some more comments. I want to hear what y'all got. Doug, what you think about the girl said? Schedule with a calendar app, coach. I wouldn't call her little ass back. That's just me. Some about that I don't like, but keep going. I'm trying to find. It's been confirmed that a rapper would be in the house. I would see all of my chop a rapper. Okay. Thursday is a practice day for us. I have to meet up there to watch some high school level. I have them. Thank you, Slim. See, that's the kind of coaches I like. Thank you, Slim. Then said that's a practice day. Yeah. Okay. That's good. Yeah, just bring your guys. Field trip. Y'all, let's go. Team bonding. Let's go. Let's go see the pro-am. See, can y'all bust into one of these dudes up here? He said a lot of college coach kid conversations are scheduled if they already have a relationship. Just know these coaches would call a kid during school hours. Okay. Blame it on the coaches. Okay. All right. Herb, you used to give who the business? Kevin Freidman? You used to give who the business? Casey? Hold up. Casey, I hope you're watching the show today. Freidman said, Herb Baker, I used to give him the business. In what? Freight. In what, Freight? Now I won't do that I wouldn't do that on social media. I just don't know. I don't know. Schedule me on cap. I just wouldn't call her back, y'all. I'm gonna call a girl who want to talk to me. I don't care how good she is. Y'all, I ain't gonna call no names, but it's a girl was supposed to come on our show one time, right? got drafted in the WNBA. Told us she was too busy. Somebody, guess what? Only reason I called her because somebody told me to call her. I don't know her. Well, I'm getting my hair done. I'm this here. I just ain't gonna have time to do it. Her ass cut now. I wonder if she got cut. I wonder if she have some time now. Trey, fellas, you don't have time to go on Chop Shop. Your ass cut now. And I just saved your name because I'm a respectful gentleman. But oh my God. I saw that cut list and saw her name. Y'all ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I'm human now. That is Moody. If she doing all of that, he better be able to play. If she doing all that, she better. I don't know what you're talking about, Herb. Okay, Herb, I'm gonna call Casey and say Kevin Freeman said he told you a new one. Herb Baker, me and all the brothers used to hoop at downtown Wild on our lunch break for the day. Okay. Y'all didn't want to play against Herb. Herb played too serious, man. Y'all didn't want to play with Herb. Yeah, you're going to have your Ben Gay and your Epsom salt and all that messing with Herb. Okay, Herb Baker facts and for them to reach out on some. Freightman could play. Oh, Freight can play. My bad, Freight. I ain't never seen you shooting that damn jumper, Freight. My bad. If Herb said you can play, he said a little bit. Hey, hold up, y'all. Look what Herb said. He can play a little bit. See, Herb ain't right, man. Herb ain't right. Let me see. Sonya. She was all the time because overseas in AU. Okay. He said, okay. I heard Kevin Freeman got some game. Okay. Hey, this is the first time somebody ever said, I apologize, Freight. I'm sorry. I apologize, man. I apologize. See, when you know better, you do nothing. I ain't never seen your game. And Herb said you can play a little bit, so that means you can play just a little bit more, because Herb gonna always give you that lower scale. Let's see. Jameson said, hey, Kelton, what's up, Doc? Jameson Morrow used to put up buckets too? No! Wow. That's unbelievable. I would have never known that Freight. That's the Freight. I'm glad we talked about this today. I'm going to tell y'all who y'all don't want no parts of that was on this feed earlier. Brandon Mars. I don't know if he still play. Yeah. The guards. The guards didn't want no parts of Brandon Mars, who been popping up on the screen. No parts. He's a 40-piece waiting to happen on you. When you playing against Brandon, man, just go guard somebody else, man. I'm just telling you, go guard somebody else. Man, they said James would get it in. Whenever we would play against Casey, we would get to Casey would always take his shirt. Man, yo, listen, y'all ain't gonna be bashing Casey on this thing. He take his shirt off after about 3. We were in a ranking. Why he take his shirt off? I can't wait to talk to Casey. Hold up. Freight played with McMood in high school. He's certified. Hey, dude, cause you played with McMood don't mean your ass can play. McMood can play. That ain't good enough. That ain't good enough for me. Hurt. That ain't good enough. Freight. Oh, man, Freight, we're going to get in the gym, Freight. Let's have a free throw shooting contest. I did not know, Freight, man. I apologize, Doc. Hey, Herb, I saw some AAU basketball, right? And I want to share with y'all, man. There's so much stuff going on. And here we go. Let me see how I'm going to start this thing out. Corey, you see Freight play? I want to see Big James. Mars, he probably post your head. Oh, hey, man, y'all got me, but y'all too old, and I don't want to be responsible for y'all getting hurt, because I'm not going out there with y'all. I'm not playing. I'm telling you. Now, if we go shooting contest, I'll shoot. But that's it. That's it. I'm just telling you. But somebody, they sent me this. They said, one of the most significant issues I see with AAU basketball is the lack of qualified coaches mixed with parents, players who sign up for the perception of the name on the front of the jersey rather than the coach's credentials who's with your kid all summer. What y'all think? Somebody sent that to me. Somebody sent that to me. And I said, let me share this with my people. One of the most significant issues I see. Let's put it together. No, Hattie ain't putting. Oh yeah, we put a. No, we ain't playing no game now. I'm telling you, man. Let me tell you something. No, we ain't putting it. Oh, hold up. Listen. Let's stop it right now, James. I'm not putting together no basketball event. We got enough people doing events. Let the event people do it. I am not gonna put together no event. I'm not in the event space. I'm not gonna event basketball. I do it. I do anything else, but not event. Golf tournament. Okay, got you one on Monday. So they'll meet me there at the golf tournament on Monday. We got enough basketball, y'all. Let's get some more golfers out here. And let's in public service moment. But before I go back to the AAU, public service announcement. A lot of y'all getting introduced to golf now. Do me a favor. Before you take your butt out on that golf course, okay? Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Read the book on the etiquette of golf. The etiquette of golf. There's protocols. Don't mark the green is sacred where you putt. Watch how you walk on the green. Don't drag your spikes on the green because it'll affect the next person who coming on the green. They'll affect their shot. Okay? If you put a divot on the green, get a divot tool, use it. I wish I had one with me in the house and get and clean your divot. If you don't know, I'm gonna do what I do. I'll teach you how to do it. But don't leave the green. Leave the green better than you left it. No trash on the golf course. Put the flag in if you take the flag out. That's why I love the pandemic, that you couldn't pick the flag out. You couldn't touch the flag. Now people take the flag out, then leave the flag. So if you out there trying to hit, you don't know where the hole is because somebody left the damn flag on the ground. So it's certain etiquette. It's just not about you coming out there and play golf. It's a certain protocol that you have to have. You got to be a lady. You got to be a gentleman. You can't cheat. You got to police yourself. You know, and I just public service announcement. I had to give out that because I saw some stuff the other day. I just said, man, who in the hell left this green like this? It just don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Somebody didn't teach him right. So if you go out with me, I'm gonna teach you. All my partners, they're gonna know the etiquette of golf, because that's one of the first books I read. I wanted to know the etiquette. I wanted to know if I'm coming out there, how you're supposed to wear collared shirt. You know what I'm saying? You can't come out there with just anything on. Especially at the country club, they ain't gonna let you. Got to have your shirt tucked. I don't like to shirt my shirt tucked, but at a country club, I do. I just like, some of your shirts. That's why we make them shorter now. Get them tailored shorter, your golf shirts, so they won't hang as long. So, but I had to share that with you. But back to my question. One of the most significant issues that this guy said I see in AAU basketball is the lack of qualified coaches mixed with parents, players who sign up for the perception of the name on the front of the jersey rather than the coach's credentials who is with your kid all summer. What do y'all think about that? What do you think? Herb said, in fact, we all... let's see. Slim says some truth to that statement. Doug said, I love retiring. My biggest fear, me too, Doug. My Achilles, man. Robert Hatter, I want to attend the gold event on Monday. You in there, baby? You heard Baker. You feel me? I agree. It's the lack of I agree. It's the lack of good coaches in summer ball. Okay, I'm just saying because people say I'm just looking these brothers who have never played my Lord. Tell them the sandbags as well are marking a hole. I got you. I got you. Let's see. Her Baker. I mean, we super solid. Okay, they talking about. What's the definition of qualified? Good one, Slim. I don't know. I didn't ask him. Qualified mean you know what the hell you're doing. Hold on. Let me look up Webster's. Thank you, Slim. See, Slim. I miss when you're not on the show. Qualified. Let's look and see what Webster say about it. Okay. Officially recognized as being trained to perform a job. That man said no spitting on the green. Yeah, that's nasty too. Okay, here you go. We ain't it's not about levels. We just talking about now in them Junebug levels. Evidently, we're talking about. First of all, qualified says being trained to perform a particular job. You're competent or you're knowledgeable to do something capable. Qualified. Talk to me. That's all they saying. There are so many teams because anyone can start. I understand. I know. And that's what he probably saying. I know guys that coach on certain high-level teams, organizations that can't coach, although they have a following and a platform. And that's what this guy Todd is talking about, Shalem. Because they say lots of good coaches get run off or quit because of the parents and the players, they told me, who are uncoachable. Or be tough on the wrong player and you're out. These tweets. Now somebody said it's real. AAU is elite level prospects playing at the full scholarship level. I guess that's what they're talking about. He said that's what it was when I was growing up via some school. What he was talking about. He said, I think this could be said about high school coaches as well. Wow. I think this could be high school coaches as well. Just because you're a teacher at a school or work for a school district don't mean you're a qualified coach. There's good coaches in school basketball just like it's good ones in AAU, vice versa. Slim, y'all be out there. Y'all be coaching against these guys. Slim, Herb, have you ever just played against a coach that just can't coach? Don't know what the hell he's doing out there on a high level? Herb, you've been on. I haven't been to the AYBL in a few years. I know they got some pretty good coaches. And some of these other events, these local events, what do y'all think? Have y'all seen some guys that just can't coach? Majority of summer ball is roll out the ball and let's go. Not teaching players. Set. Okay. He said, hell yeah. So, I don't mind. Listen to me, y'all. Y'all got to hear me on this. I'd rather them kids be on a team doing something instead of out there doing something else crazy. Let's get this understood. So how do we combat this thing? So maybe I'm asking too much, Slim. Kevin, they selling recreation tournaments as AAU, too many teams. Well, let's talk about the high level teams then, Kevin. Let's talk about the high level. Share the show, y'all. because I need some more opinion. Y'all ain't give me enough. For high school, especially for sub-varsity, because some principals hire you to teach a class and just be there for those teams, and that's for many sports, not basketball. Exactly, just because you have a degree doesn't mean you qualify to coach. Absolutely. I know that for a fact. Where you been? Baldwin got so many. Baldwin, you so busy. You got so many clients out there. You can't even be on the show right now. But I like that. Keep being busy. Club basketball pulls people further apart than it does bring them together. Wow. A question for my final exam was, what was the name of the show we watched in class every day? I love Alfio. Hey, this the kind of professors and teachers I like to be around. Because his class watched the Chop Shop every day. His class. But he's in a unique situation because he at the Legacy School of Sports and Sciences. Mamas and daddies, he out there at school, ain't none lacking. Ain't but one Legacy School of Sports and Science where they teaching these kids hands-on stuff. So these kids get to watch the Chop Shop in class. And one of the questions on his final exam is, what's the name of the show we watch every day in class? Man, that man just made my day. Now, what if we share the show enough, somebody in California doing that? It's a school in Atlanta doing that, a school in Florida, a school in Nebraska, a school in Wyoming, a school in anywhere, Tennessee. Watching the show every day. Alfio, that's groundbreaking right there, bro. It's groundbreaking. Let's get back to this. To teach and coach the game, you must first be a student of the game. Just like any, hold on, let me put these questions up so y'all don't think it's just me. To teach and coach the game, just like anything else in life, you must first be a student before you can be a master. Absolutely. Robert Hatter, you hitting that Kelton Solomon Brown. Hey, let me tell you something. All my friends are. I put it like that. Hey, you know, if it's not champagne, I can't drink. So I'm not gonna drink. But boy, let me tell you something. I be wanting to drink it. Y'all don't understand. Them folk them folk love that. They love that Solomon Brown wine. Yes, sir. Yeah. They love that Solomon. Matter of fact, let me show you how much they love it. Let me show you how much they love it. Watch this, y'all. Let me see. Watch this. Let me see. What's my Solomon Brown at? I keep me some Solomon Brown. Okay. I'm back. That's unique though. Somebody said, I think this could be said about, okay, that's right. They said about the college high school coaches. But I mean, it's just a subject that I was thinking about, y'all. They were telling me about it. People mentioned it to me. But check this out. Somebody sent this to me. I think that is Moody. Somebody sent this to me. I want to share this with you too.
In the summer to get better, but you come back into AAU season, middle school season, high school season, and it's always the coach's fault. No, it's not. It's your fault. You have every opportunity, just like the other man, to sacrifice, to put energy into what you're doing, but some of them would rather play the video game and hang out with the same friends that don't do nothing and don't take it as serious as them, And you can be just like that, or guess what you can do? You can say, you know what, I'm gonna isolate myself this summer and I'm gonna take my game to another level, and I don't want my parents feeling sorry for me. I don't want nobody feeling sorry for me. I'm gonna be responsible and accountable and consistent and disciplined enough to take my game to another level. But it's always someone's fault. You got all this in the summer.
I like that, coach. I don't know if he can coach or not, but he gave kids a message. Yes, that was coaching, because that was teaching. I don't know who that guy is, but man, I wish I knew who he is. Dude, I like that. I like that. I like that. Let me keep going. Let me see. What did I have for y'all? No, I can't play that no more. I just thought about that. There's some stuff on here, y'all, I can't play anymore because I got flagged for playing. But I got some. I got something I wanted y'all to hear. How I want y'all. I'm just gonna play it and let y'all hear it. I messed around. I want to know what y'all think about this, about the play out, about Draymond Green. This podcast, because if I play it, sometimes they'll flag me. So I just want y'all to hear something right quick. Watch this.
I personally, if I had a vote, I personally was voting for Caleb Martin for MVP. I think he was extremely consistent across the board. I think he was really good across the board. And also, like, a part of me is like, Jimmy Butler's going to have another opportunity. Who's to say Caleb Martin will probably never have another opportunity to win an MVP award like that? And quite frankly, like, he earned it. He earned if he won. I'm not saying Jimmy shouldn't have won, so let's not do that here. I don't roll like that, not hating on anything. But he earned the right to be in that conversation. And so for me, he would have had my vote. And quite frankly, I know the type of guy that Jimmy Butler is. Jimmy actually probably would have preferred Caleb Martin to get the MVP. I personally.
What y'all think about that? Caleb Martin not getting an MVP. Because if you go back, them 3 games they lost, Jimmy stunk it up. Caleb Martin was consistent all the way through. And he said, Jimmy, we're going to have some more opportunities. Caleb Martin, that might be his own opportunity. What y'all think about that? I just wanted to throw it out there because I know Draymond be saying some crazy, outlandish things. But what y'all think? I like to hear what y'all think. I know y'all going to take a while, so I'll just toil around here until I got some opinions of athletes here I'm going to share with y'all. Tell me what you think about that. Then, while you're thinking about that, he had another controversial take. It's going to be voice only also. But watch this.
The Boston Celtics are who we thought they were. They got to the moment and they did not look like they were ready for the moment. All of a sudden, all the shots were short again. All of a sudden, they looked like they couldn't play basketball with their left hand again. All of a sudden, they looked like exactly who we thought they were. Now, quite frankly, the first thing I said, and you can imagine what I said, right? Like, I'm watching and I'm like, wow, they look like it's game 1 of the regular season. Wow. They look like they looked in the closeout game last year. Wow. And so you have to, you start to question, does that become your MO, right? Like, when it gets tough, what do you do? And so let's think about this. Like, if you think back through the series, in every game that mattered, and now when I say mattered, I mean mattered for them, like where the pressure was on them, like they were supposed to win, they actually lost. Except game 6, right? Like, game 6 mattered. Game 6, they had to win.
I just wanted to share that with y'all because, like I said, I couldn't play it. I didn't want to play his podcast on the show, but I got to, I figured out a way how to put it into my yeah, yeah. Come on, y'all. Yeah. Draymond was on point. And I saw some, you know, I don't really agree with him that much, but I want y'all to follow some here with me right now. Charles Barkley. He said something. It's controversial to some people because some people got on, you know, the head. But I wanna know how y'all feel about it. Don't worry about what I feel about it. I want to listen to what y'all feel about it. He said that he went visit a white school. He said, I went visit. He'll say, how many of you kids want to play pro sports? And he said less than 10% raised their hands. He asked them, what do you want to do? Kid said, I want to be a doctor. One kid said, I want to be a lawyer. Another kid said, I want to be an engineer. But he said when he goes to speak at predominantly black schools, 90% of the kids wants to play sports. He said there was a couple who said that they wanted to be a doctor, a lawyer, and made him proud. He said, but 90% of the kids, when he speaks at black schools, 90% of the kids are brainwashed and think that they can only play sports to be or be an entertainer. Thank you, Jock. You got a better chance of being a doctor and a lawyer than playing in the NBA. He said, you want to be one of the 400 best players in the world? He said, I'm not trying to bash your dreams. I wish everybody could do it. But you have to be realistic. And some people tweeted after that some opinions. Okay? Somebody said Charles Barkley never lacked his race. I don't know that about it. People in sports make twice as much as doctors and lawyers, and all of this is coming from a rich black basketball player. Come on now. How hypocritical do you sound? That's another tweet. The amount of ignorance. Somebody said the amount of ignorant aunts comments criticizing Chuck for basically saying that he would like to see more black kids aspiring to be doctors and lawyers is absolutely appalling. Another tweet. I think it's only a comment after the tweet. I think it's only because that is what our kids see. We don't get to see a lot of black doctors and lawyers and scientists or engineers. He said here in California. Down south, you may see a lot more black everything. They only put in TV, black on TV, he said in TV, black athletes, rappers, and most shows are about drug dealers, He said the narratives need to change on what black children see and on TV and where they live. That's why I would love all you bring your kids Monday to a golf tournament. You never know how it might inspire your son or your daughter to be a PGA professional, not professional player, but a professional teacher, to be an agronomist, a guy to keep the grounds, a whole lot of jobs in that sport that a lot of kids that look like us don't even think about because we don't expose them. And I am inviting y'all June 5th to come down to the golf tournament. June 5th, 9 o'clock. Starts at 9. And you know, just show your kids something else. We can't sit up here and say, because it's going to be some doctors, some lawyers, and some judges, and some every kind of people in the world out there. Financial wealth managers. Kid probably never thought he could be a financial wealth manager. He managed the wealth of wealthy people. One of my friends, Marcellus Upshaw, he's gonna be there. It's see, when we have things like this available, educators, absolutely, thank you. Educators also. In another tweet, he's spot on, especially urban black culture. It is teaching young black men enormous potential. With enormous potential, all they can do is play sports. I be gangbangers. And that's a lie, a terrible lie that is running so much potential out there. That is ruining, I'm sorry, so much potential out there. He said, I swerved with a number of soldiers and officers who were black. I served. Damn, this dude can't write. That were black when I was in the army. And a lot of very intelligent, capable talent out there in all fields. And as we as a society need to work hard, all of us, and to develop that talent. When people keep putting it there for you, you can't never say, well, I ain't got nobody to teach my son how to play golf. I ain't got nobody, my son ain't up. We provide it to you. I've been talking about it for a month. Curtis said he would love to comment, but it's a lot to type. I know it, Curtis. It's all right. It's all right, Curtis. I feel you. He said, I believe it starts at the schools. Some of these kids are being passed along, in school and placed in special ed, and then when you get injured and cannot play, it's time to graduate. I think that's I got you. But he's talking about why we got to blame the schools and the parent. Why not? I ain't saying blame nobody. We got to, as a community, schools can start it. Schools can do, but some of these teachers ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if I just don't have enough time, but I want to share with y'all something on Monday. I'm gonna share with y'all something, man, that's gonna really blow you away. Remember this subject right here. Society puts so much on sports and music. Yes. I never forget. Never. I told this story before. When R. Kelly was at the top of his game, he came to town. Son got to meet him, played basketball with him at the gym. He took all his friends, a few of his friends, to the concert. I'll never forget. It was around when Obama was getting elected. 2008, 9. It's 2008, right in that area. And R. Kelly got up and said, told the young fellas out there, he said, young kids out there, he said, look, we got enough singers and rappers and ball players. We need some more Barack Obamas. We need some more senators. We need some more. That's what we need to start doing. And he said that. No, he's in jail and stuff like that, but it was profound because it changed the life of them little young men that I had with me that day. They looked at it and said, wow, I want to be more. I want to be more. And they didn't get that at school, Jameson. They got that by going on a field trip and hanging out with me. And so what I'm trying to tell y'all, get on a field trip, come to play, take a field trip to the golf tournament. Take a field trip to the golf tournament and let your basketball players see how it looks. Some of them kids probably ain't never been on a golf tournament, and you got the advantage of bringing them out into an event that's ran by us. You follow me? You know, we can't keep saying over and over what we want to do and what we want to do, and then people, like what's the story about the what the guy said, God, please save me, please save me. And then next thing you know, the house was flooding, and the boat pulled up, and said, "Get in the boat." And he said, "No, I'm waiting on God to save me." And then they sent another boat. They get him. He said, "No, I'm waiting on God to save me." Then they sent a helicopter. He said, "No, I ain't going." Then he died. Then he got up there and said, God, why didn't you save me?" He said, "I sent you 2 boats and a helicopter." We putting this content out here. We're allowing people to come and comment. Some of these people have some brilliant ideas on this, parents, and so we just got to do it. We're always so busy doing the same old things that we still in the same place. So sometimes it's all right to do something different. Sometimes you got to look at something different. I just want kids to look at, I told y'all, man, I just wish I could have saw some things different. I wish somebody had did me like this. You follow me? I every time I think about it, I wish somebody I could have listened to something like this, and it sparked my interest. Mark Edwards said, I forgot to mention, I actually witnessed a mama run on the court and scream at a kid to pass the ball. Of course, her son literally passed the damn ball. He's open. Yeah. Yeah. Instead of taking him to the golf course one time and don't put all her eggs in one basket, she wouldn't feel, so compelled to come out there and holler at somebody else's son. Got to do stuff, man. If you want something you never had, sometimes you got to do things you never did. And these kids, and you're right, Eric, these kids are brilliant. Man, these some brilliant. We got 2 youngsters on here. 2 young college students listening to this show. They're gonna affect the world. Cam Collins, K.O., Christopher O'Neal. They're gonna affect these kids. These kids gonna be in a position where they know who Adam Clayton Powell is now because they've heard it on this show. They know. We just got I know we love basketball. We love it. EYBL, yeah, it's good. But life is more than basketball. Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, they use basketball as a tool to put them in these rooms without, hey, listen, I like basketball too. Use it. What's up, Key? Don't get it twisted. Use that basketball. Don't let it use you. Trying to find something. And I always That's why our leaders, we just, hey, Lionel. He said, I'll never forget my kid was in 3rd grade at River Oaks Elementary. And his class had to get up and say what they wanted to be. And not one of them said they wanted to be an entertainer or athlete. They were already saying what college they wanted to attend. Thank you, Lionel. Lionel, I tell the story. James Harden got all that money. He got his restaurant in a building downtown. It's owned by a brother that's a doctor. Let me give me some water. I'm gonna let that simmer. So the multi-million-dollar athlete paying rent to the doctor. Did y'all hear what I just said? Did y'all hear what I just said? I hope KO heard that. I hope Cam heard that. I hope they heard that. Because I want them to be leaders. And I want you. That's why I want us to be leaders. I'll give you this for free. It's going to be in my book. It's about leadership. And I learned about the 2 things that I think all great leaders that should have. Read this in a book. It's empathy and perspective. Leaders are so often so concerned about the status and the position in an organization, they actually forget their real job. Coaches, leaders, coaches, leaders. And the real job of a leader is not about being in charge. It's about taking care of those in your charge. I don't think people realize this. I don't think people train for this. When you are a junior or when you are just a young coach coming up, you're only responsible to be good at your job. Companies will train you to do your job. If you're good at their job, guess what? They promote you. If you're good as an assistant, they just promote you to a head coach. And if you're good, and now you are responsible for the people that used to do the job that you do. Somebody gonna tell me something in a minute. But nobody showed you how to do that. Be responsible for the people that used to do what you do. And that's why we get a lot of good managers and not great leaders. We have to go through this transition, y'all, of being, think about it, of being responsible for your job and then turning into somebody that is responsible for the people who are responsible for the job. Trey Phillips, it's Leadership 101. People pay me to talk about this. One of the greatest things that are lacking in most of our companies is that they are not teaching us how to lead. And leadership is a skill like any other. It is a practicable, learnable skill. It's something that you have to work on. It's like a muscle. If you practice it, you will get good at it and become a strong leader. If you don't practice it, you will become a weak leader. Weak coach. Strong coach. Somebody asked earlier, what's the qualifications? What you mean by certified coach? What do you mean by qualified coach? Like parenting. Everyone has the capacity to be a parent. It doesn't mean everybody wants to be a parent. And doesn't mean everybody should be a parent. Everybody got the capacity to be a coach, but it doesn't mean everybody wants to be a coach, and doesn't mean everybody should be a coach. Hope y'all understand what I'm saying. Leadership is the same way. We all have the capacity to be a leader. Doesn't mean that everyone should be a leader. Doesn't mean everybody wants to be a leader. And the reason is, you want to know the reason, Trey Phillips? I hope somebody out there other than Malcolm, because Malcolm the only one coming. Let me see. Who else in there? You still there, Lionel? You still there, Keith? You still there, Eric? You still there, Jock? You still there, Mark Edwards? Are you still there, Jameson? Are you still there? Are you Curtis Stewart? Are you still there? Kevin Freidman, are you still there? Let me know. And the reason everybody should want to be a leader, because it comes with great personal sacrifice. Remember when you are not in charge. Remember, you are not in charge. You are responsible for those in your charge. If I can ever get y'all to remember that, you're gonna understand. You're not in charge. They done left me in charge. I was the head coach now. They done moved me 12 inches over. Keith Livens, I'm the boss. Emi Adoka, I'm the man right now. I can do anything. I can go in here and do whatever I want. And these white folks ain't gonna fire me. Yeah, they will. Remember, you're not in charge. You're responsible for those in your charge. That means, like when everything goes right, Keith Liggins and your crew, in your company, when you're the leader, when everything go right, you have to give away all the credit. Y'all notice how I give Chris Walker the credit for this show? Absolutely, Curtis. Curtis. That's why I'm teaching them right now, Curtis. Curtis. I'm going to show you how to require. Everybody don't have leadership skills because they're trying to lead another way. I'm telling you what you have to do. Everybody ain't going to be no great leader now. You're right, Curtis. Because great leaders mean you got to give away the credit. How many of y'all give away the credit when something happened good? How many? That's a skill. When everything goes wrong, as a leader, you got to take all the responsibility. Are you willing to do that, Jock? Come on. If y'all getting y'all ass whooped over there, y'all lost and y'all was out of the Peace Jam, would you sit up and take the credit? Would you fall on the sword and say it's my fault? I've had some experiences, y'all. That sucks. It's things like staying late to show somebody what to do. Staying in the gym till this boy get right. This boy missing his free throws. You in the gym with him. You staying late. I don't care. I'm staying with him. That's where leaders are. It's things like when something goes wrong or if something breaks down in a company, instead of yelling and screaming and taking over and then let me do it, you sit back and say, son, try it again. Then the overwhelming pressure is not on them. The pressure is on us. Coaches, I didn't have you prepared for that moment, sir. Joe Mazzulla said, I didn't have these guys prepared. At the end of the day, great leaders are not responsible for the job. They are responsible for the people who are responsible for the job. They are not even responsible for the results. Hold on. I love talking to CEOs. I talk to them all the time. And I asked them, if you ever meet one, ask them, what's your priority? And they said, my priorities are my customers. I said, really? Really? You haven't talked to a customer in 15 years, man. There is no CEO on the planet that are responsible for a customer. It's a lie. They are responsible for the people who are responsible for the people who are responsible for the customers. Give y'all this story and I'm going to get out of here. Going out to Vegas a lot, summer league, summer basketball. Went to his hotel. 4 seasons. 4 seasons, right? Wonderful hotel. And the reason it's a wonderful hotel is not because of the fancy beds. Any hotel can go and buy a fancy bed. The reason it was a wonderful hotel is because of the people that work there. If you walk past somebody at that 4 Seasons and they would say hello to you, right? You would get the feeling that they really actually wanted to say hello to you. Not that somebody told them that they had to say hello to all the guests. You feel they really care. I mean, it was unfreaking canny. In the lobby, they have a coffee stand. There was a barista. They were serving us, and he was fantastic. He was friendly. He was fun. He was engaging. We had so much fun talking to him. We gave him a great tip because he was cool. Tell us about stuff we need to do. And you know how I am. I said, dude, do you like your job? He said, I love my job. What is it about the 4 Seasons and what is they doing to make you say that you love your job? Without skipping a beat, the dude said, throughout my day, the managers will walk past me and ask me how I'm doing. And is there anything that I can do to make your job better? And he said, not just my managers, any manager. And he said something magical. He said, I also work at Caesar's Palace. And at Caesar Palace, the managers are trying to make sure we are doing everything right. They catch us when we're doing things wrong. When I go to work there, I like to keep my head on swivel, on the radar, just to get through the day so I can get my paycheck. He says, but here at the Four Seasons, I can be myself. The same person, entirely different experiences from the customer that will meet this guy at the Four Seasons and the customer that will meet him at Caesar's Palace. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to get the right people. Got to get the right people coaching our kids. We got to get the right people in place. Got to get the right people. Create the right experience to get the right people. That's where great leaders are. And I thank y'all for sharing this, me being able to share this with you, because I've seen this. Seen this. Coaches. You're in charge of taking care of the people in your charge. Take care of these young men. Take care of these young women. Trey Phillips. They ain't gonna always be right. Some of them messed up. They come from messed up situations. But you got them. Your leadership style have to be like, girl, I'm here with you. I don't care if ain't no, I'm with you. I got you. You follow me? But thank y'all for being. Any questions, anything before I get out of here? Because we got a great weekend this weekend, man. We on Monday. Just so next week, no excuse program next Sunday, the 11th, and this Monday, the Vernon Dean. Put it across the screen one more time, just in case you didn't know nothing about it. Can't say Robert Hatter ain't told you about it. Great event. Not your normal golf tournament. It's gonna be a golf tournament. We just go have a good time, man. People calling me. Got people want to be on my team and all that kind of stuff. People always think I'm gonna win. Y'all, it's some better. Y'all, let me tell you something. Some way better golfers than me. I'm just telling you. I told a good the other guy, and he was surprised. I said, I've never ever played in a golf tournament. Like U.S. Amateur or go. Like in a real golf tournament where everybody, I never did that, cause I like golf. It's just a great game to me, and I just never said, look, we go now we go, fellas get together, we bet and do all that kind of stuff. But in an actual golf tournament, me try out for the U.S. Open and go try to qualify for this and qualify for this and qualify. I know a lot of guys doing it. They're going on little tours, mini tours. They go, they love it. I just like to go and play and be around people I like and enjoy them. That's it. Like I told dude, always trying to see who better than me. No, a lot of people, it's a million people. Zillions. But I just enjoy the game in a way. Will I be not? Yes, I'm gonna come on and say something from the golf tournament. Come on, y'all. I won't be able to do the whole show, but believe you me, if Jimmy here or whatever, I'm gonna pop in, or I might just go live from my own page. So make sure you follow me. I might just go live from my page, not the Chop Shop page. Just be Robert Hatter out there, just showing you the great time. I know Tanya, you out of town, so I'm gonna do as much as I can that day. So when the proper leadership is not there, then it lets you know. Yes. See, that's why I just want y'all to keep. We want to teach our kids to be leaders. We want to teach. Leadership is a skill. We got to teach it. You got to teach it. I'm going to start getting, one of these days, I'm going to get some classes out here, man. And just, and we're going to work this thing out. But I think that's it. It was something But there's one more thing that I wanted to give y'all before we get out of here, before you have your week, because I always got notes. Somebody sent me. They said, "You are an ocean. Stop waiting for permission and approval. Just flow. You're an ocean. Just be you. Flow." I said, wow, I needed that. I was all right, man. He said, think about it. You an ocean. Stop waiting on permission or approval. Flow. Wow. That got me. That got me, y'all. That got me. But hey, I'm out of here. Thank you so much. We have 3 to continue to develop out. Next week, I got something for y'all about a unique perspective about Juneteenth that I saw. But I got one more thing I got to research before I give it to you. I don't serve no wine before it's time. Chop Shop, y'all have a great rest of the week. Okay, we out of here. Go follow the nonprofit. Let's Ball Building Athletes. Okay, let me put that on the screen for you, Doc. So anybody, hold on, let's see. Let's Ball Building Athletes Legacies. Building athletes into legacy leaders. See that? Thank you, Keith. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, everybody. I'll see y'all later. We out of here. I'll see y'all on Monday. Okay? No. I'm gonna see y'all on Monday. I might not see all of y'all, but I'm gonna see y'all on Monday, and I'm gonna pop in and see what we got. Okay, so Chop Shop, we out of here as soon as I find this button, and there we go.
Jim Hicks, Rob Hatter, you are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop, we live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk, we live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop, I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up, it's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop, we live.